Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. On the last episode, we finished floor 4 and then this weird red door appeared, and when we approached it, the mark on his chest started hurting or something like that. So I think that's basically it for all of this, so we can head out now. So let's see what they have to talk about now. They always have something to say after we finish it. Wonder if they figured anything out about this. They're probably just going to talk about the door more. I always forget that I don't have to push anything to open doors on these ones. Looks like it's already evening. I'd really like to submit a report on that red door before the end of the day. Come to think of it, I don't believe Principal Van Dyke is here today. Perhaps we should report it to Instructor Sarah first. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell her about it after we get back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along again. And I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. Will do. Alright, see you later. Dragon Vision. One additional botany point. I forgot we even got that. I keep hitting wrong buttons. Yeah, one additional botany point. Elliot. I was really considering who to spin that point with. Okay, so the second floor staircase is here. So it seems about this room. No? Maybe it's the one next to it then. No, he's right here. Right here. I see him. Were you playing the piano, Elliot? Yeah. I thought it might lighten my spirits a bit. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. Ah, right. Sorry for interrupting you. You're performing at the church in town, right? Yeah, that's the one. We're hoping a lot of townspeople and kids will come out and see us. The Wind Orchestra holds a concert like this every year. Last year's was apparently a huge success. Oh, really? Guess I should go see it if I have the time. Thanks. I really hope you can make it. You know, I'm kind of interested in hearing him play the piano. We came here to use that money point, so we're going to. Would you mind playing the piano a little for me? Sure thing. I'd like that. What should I play? Phew, I haven't played the piano in ages, so that was probably an ordeal for the ears. Are you kidding? I thought it sounded great. Given how good you are at violin, I'm impressed you found the time to become a great piano player too. It's not a big deal. I've tried every instrument you could think of back when I was still set on becoming a musician. That's all there is to it. You say that like it's not impressive in and of itself. Especially when you can still play so well after all this time. It didn't hurt that I always had one pianist in particular to look up to. She was the reason I even got interested in music in the first place. I guess that inspired me to put just as much effort into the piano as I did the violin. She must really been something. I've never even gotten close to her level though. So what if I can play a ton of instruments? It probably means I'll never stick with one long enough to master it. I don't have that willpower. I'm always giving up halfway. Oops. That's probably why I gave up on my dream to become a musician too. Ugh, musician. Elliot. Sorry, didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. No worries. If anything, I'm happy you were able to open up to me like that. Besides, it shows me just how much you really do love music. Huh? I don't think you tried out a bunch of instruments just so you could find one to study. Music's what speaks to you. Seems only natural you want to learn how to hear all it's saying. If you didn't have that genuine passion, there's no way you would have gotten as good as you are. If you ask me, being able to love music like that is a talent all of its own. Maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Huh? Wrong about what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Thanks though, that really cheered me up. I'll be sure to bring that attitude into the performance next month. Good to hear. I'll be cheering you on. Ah, great, level 3. Auto tier. Ugh. Oh, it's these guys again. She's still hunting him down. He's just like, no, please help me, save me. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Front gate, I think. Yeah, that's closest. It's been a long day. I keep thinking about that red door down in the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, dwelling on it isn't going to magically make it pop open. I should probably head back to the dorm. Oh, you're headed back too, Rean. Yeah, you all on your way back then? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today. I figured it was about time to return to the dorms too. I'm surprised all of them were together and Rean was heading back on his own. So that's literally everybody at class 7 together except for Laura and Fee. And they were all together. It's weird. It's I wouldn't call it that it would be very usual. Like you don't see that often. Except for one of the last scenes we had, I think close to the end of one of the chapters. And it was still 2 people missing. To be honest, I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back, good old peer pressure. Oh, aren't Laura and Fee with you? I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found. They're old enough to find their own way back. I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
Rean?
It's his sister.
Who is that girl?
Isn't that uniform...
Elise, when did you...
What?
Is that your sister?
The one and only. What are you doing here, Elise? And this late in the day, too.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
What?
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Rean's sister. I apologize for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
This got interesting really quickly. It's been a while, huh? Must be 6 months since I saw you. 7?
Yeah. The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year. But I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here too. It just, I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Astria's campus, is it?
That's entirely beside the point. Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train. Add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school. But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
I'm sorry, I really am. I've kept busy. I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies, but you're right. I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that,
Yes?
well, it's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of distant. I thought maybe you started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
I was never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because, well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk about it.
If something's bothering you, you know you can always tell me about it.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever. And I swear on Adios's name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. Alright then, I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise. And you're always welcome to come visit me here too.
Really? I'm glad to hear it. After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
Oh boy. You're right. So, is that what you came all the way out here to talk about? Seems a little overbearing just for that.
Well, our lack of communication has definitely been on my mind. But that's not the main reason I came here today. Do you really not know why I came?
Should I? Oh, that's the letter I sent you, isn't it? Did you come for the souvenir I got you on the trip to the North Highlands? I found this cute accessory there. I figured you'd like it.
You did? Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live. I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point. I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Rean Sorger. Ah, that.
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live? Or by wanting to repay Mother and Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them. You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family. Are you, Rean?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have no intention of becoming head of the family, or the next Baron Schroeder. What's so surprising about that? I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life. The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still Father's only son. And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under Imperial law.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases. And I'm not.
Oh.
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago? I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that. Just my name. And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of social society. People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom. One even asked him to face if he intended to open wide the gates of nobility to some lowborn child. Eventually, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir. and eventually he stopped showing his face to all among the nobility, except on rare occasions. I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have. I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind, but at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers. After all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society. I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel. I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
You don't get it.
What?
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how Father feels. You don't understand how Mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Elise.
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise. Well, what are you doing just standing there? What are you... Look, I'm sorry we might have overheard you, but that's besides the point right now. You're sorry you might have overheard? You guys were totally eavesdropping. Don't just stand there, go after her. She was crying. I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are. She needs you. Indeed, you have a duty to her as family. Okay, I will. If we see her around, let her know I'm looking for her. We will, so get going. You've got a slap or two coming when you do find her, I'd wager. Well, coming from Juices, not sure I can take that at face value. It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere. I need to start looking around the entire campus. Well, this got interesting really quickly. I like the music too. Makes it really easy. But, yeah, one of the favorite instruments for me to hear is probably the piano. I've always liked the sound of the piano. But I couldn't play the piano worth anything. Huh? Is it... Well, this is strange. Maybe it's up on a higher floor then. Yeah, I think it's on the upper floor. Student council building. What's wrong, Rean? You seem awfully flustered. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in some kind of trouble. It's, well... Rean explained to Toa and Elijah that he was... Angelica, and he was searching for his sister. Your sister? Yeah, I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you? Not that I'm aware of. I've been in here talking with Toa for a while now. I see. A stunning young beauty from St. Estria with luxurious... I don't know how to say that, actually. Locks. And she's Rean's sister, too. I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest, most delicate flower. So whoever finds her gets to be her true prince, huh? Oh, boy. Can you focus? Absolutely not. Angie, this is serious. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyway, we'll do what we can to help. I'll take the orbital bike for a ride around the academy grounds to see if I can find her. Honestly. I'll do what I can as the student council president to see if we can find her too. I'll call you as soon as we hear anything, so keep searching. Thanks, both of you. Interesting. There is 2. Yeah, I keep when I'm on the map for the fast travel, I keep pushing the button in the direction that I'm trying to get him to go instead of the direction of the list. So instead of up and down, I'm pushing left and right. Laura, are you looking for Elise too? I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier and have been searching for her since. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You should save your thanks until after we found her. I was informed of what happened between the two of you. Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged into what should have been just a family matter. Belonging to the nobilities comes with countless obligations and complications, and your family situation is more complex than most. I believe I understand at least some of your frustrations, Laura. However, there's one thing I feel I have to ask you. Could you swear to your sister, with your hand on your heart, that your choice isn't simply your desire to escape that life? Forgive me, it's not my place to pry. Not least when I have my own hesitations to overcome. No, you're right. It looks like you've got things covered here, so I'm going to go look elsewhere, okay? Understood. Leave this area to me. Laura's sharp. Not here either. Fee, are you looking for Elise too? I got a call about what happened. No luck so far though. Really, thanks, I appreciate it. Sounds like you had a family spat. They told you all about that, huh? I'm not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. I'd always be an outsider in their world. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home, because I don't belong there. Not really. I thought Elise would understand that, but it doesn't look like it. Until the others in Sefri took me in, I was alone too. I never even knew my real parents, so I understand, at least a bit. But they were still family to me. I never thought about leaving them. Why would I? That's the one place I knew I'd always belong. Don't you feel like that about your family? Well, it's none of my business. Let's just find her. You're right. I'll leave this area to you. Thanks, Fee. Okay. Trista. Interesting. She's fast. She's pretty fast on her feet then. What am I gonna do? I can't find her anywhere unless she just went into like a closet or something. Did she go back to town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the academy grounds though.
Yo, Rean, what's up?
Oh boy. Crow? I'm just looking for someone. A classmate? Or did some second year student confess to you and you botched things up? Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here though. Oh, you have a sister? Honestly, I kind of got that only child vibe from you. Well, I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then. Long black hair, St. Astrid Academy uniform, tear-stained cheeks. That has to be her. Where did you last see her? She was talking with one of the upper crust boys in white out on the path behind the school. That's stuck up first year. What's his name? High Arms, I think.
Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Rean Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
With him?
He's the worst. Why does he never think about what would make him happy? I'm such an idiot. Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself? Where am I?
Oh, who might you be? That's the uniform of Heimdall's St. Estrella Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What brings a lady like yourself all the way out here?
I'm sorry,
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything. Wait, right. I should introduce myself first. My name is Patrick. Patrick Hyarms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
Hi, Arms? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name. Wait a second. Schwarzer? As in Rean Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Yes? Rean is my elder brother.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin? But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't related by blood.
It seems you're not on the best of terms with my brother. I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
No, you aren't. I mean... Wait! That way!
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse. Which way did she go? Oh, right.
Come on. I'll show you where I saw her.
Oh boy, this just seems like there's trouble afoot. Damn, where could she have scurried off to? The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I don't think she could have gone in there. Patrick! You. Where's Elise? You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off. But I did no such thing. I just happened to see her crying, so I approached her to see what was wrong. Then she took off running this way. I followed her out of gentlemanly concern. Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into the old schoolhouse? You guys poked around in every month. Couldn't be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier. Oh no, that's not good. Huh? Short while earlier. That's really not good. This place is extremely dangerous. Where am I? What is this place? The door wasn't locked. The cat. A cat? Oh. What is this? It looks like some kind of machine, and yet... Where's that cat I saw earlier? I don't see it anywhere. Could it have hidden itself? Oh, it looks like there's something written here. Huh? So it was an elevator. It must have descended pretty far underground. Please don't tell me this. Yep, there's the door. What's this? A red door? It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important. Fourth lock released. Initialization complete? Potential Awakener waveform confirmed with... what? Commencing the first trial. That's not good. That's not good either. Hope she knows how to run. I really hope she knows how to run. Because when this is... no sign of her. Why do I have to... The scream? It came from further inside. It came from below. What is this place? Wow. So this is what it looks like. I like this soundtrack. Going down, huh? Alright then, patty cakes. Time to lock and load. Don't call me that. Patty cakes. Okay, now I like prep.
What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
It's called a thread.
Elise!
I mean, how are you walking and not moving? Oh yeah, this just got really interesting. Rean. What in the world is Rean? So, this is interesting.
What the?
Oh, dang. That speed.
Now.
This should be fun.
Now. There. Now. 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 Now.
Might as well use it when you got it.
All the ruin.
What? Ah, the bird.
Now. Now. There. Now. Now. Now.
I'm wondering what the status effect is that I'm resisting.
Now. 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 Now.
This isn't that tough. This is not tough. This is cool. I like how even the picture in his cut-in is different. I just love how he's walking and not moving.
What's happening?
Is he trying to suppress his power?
No. Not going to be swallowed by it anymore.
Did you forget that was there, Rean?
What?
This with all these people and these
You're not
guns.
thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you? Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
don't
Where
call
does
me
he
that
come up
either.
with these names?
Thanks. I owe you one.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links. Ha, come at me!
Here we go! All right, let's do this!
Gotcha!
Alright,
Leave
let's
it
see
to
what
me.
Crow has. Soul Blur, Grim Butterfly. Wow. Huh. But it takes 200 EP at use. Here's the demonic side. His chords, his tier. Oh wow, he's wow. That's really nice.
Eat lead! Yeah, you're done. Cross Raven! See ya! Yeah.
Completely misprinting.
My turn! Arcus, activate! Ha!
All right.
Go! My turn! Arcus, activate! Ha!
My turn.
Yeah, let's not use the wrong healing item. If we did that, we'd be screwed. Oh,
Here we go.
Fane. That explains a lot. I do have immunity to Fane on.
Here we go!
It's EPA. That doesn't seem right.
My turn.
Oh wow, the
Here we go.
defense that it gets is actually really big. How long does that
Leave it
last?
to me.
Probably last until I would say it would
My
last
turn.
until then.
Go!
Help me out. Gotcha. Eat lead. Leave it to me.
Flames, gather
Let's
on
try
my
to end
blades.
this.
Strike!
Perfect. That was perfect.
We'll cut our own path.
Animate shield. Animantian, I think, actually.
I did it!
This has been interesting. This is certainly interesting.
Damn. I thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
Thanks, Crow. So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7. That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
I see.
Rean,
Elise! Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier. But thank you for protecting me. Just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, I pulled through. Somehow.
I'm glad.
You guys are late. You missed everything.
Here comes the cleanup crew.
Rean, are you alright?
Is your sister... Oh, good. It looks like she's okay.
What happened here? A giant suit of armor? It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
Well, a tough fight did, at least.
You're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor. I swear, it's almost comforting how you guys never change. But hey, what took you, instructor?
Sorry about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me. I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Good evening, I'm your host, Misty. You're listening to Radio Trista. It's July 18th and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m. So pour yourself a cold drink and let's roll right into tonight's Aubin time, shall we? It's just over a week until Heimdall kicks off its summer festival, a month after the rest of the country. I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House or the summer races. But the festival is best known for its opening day events, traditionally attended by members of the Imperial family. This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral. And his sister, Princess Alphen, will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall City Hall. I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures in person, but alas, I can't get away from work that day. But don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. I'll let you know how I do. If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry. You'll be able to make questionable financial decisions soon enough.
I love how they added the fact that
I'm
it's
sure by
questionable.
now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State. It's supposed to be even taller than the Rhineford building in Ruhr, making it the continent's first true skyscraper. The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled at next month's trade conference. A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the latest.
I can't wait to get more information on what is going on with Rean. Well, it looks like that's it. Alright, well, this episode has been longer than I anticipated. I didn't think that it would go on this long. For those who made it to the end of the episode, great. But, the end was fantastic. That was an interesting turn. I did not expect that at all. That was nice. I like that. I can't wait to find out more about what's going on. Well, anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.